back to Galactic Prop Works. This is part 4 of the Kylo Ren helmet build, which is right here. Now, the visor will not be done in this video. I don't have the correct part for it, so what I'll probably end up doing for the visor right now is just leaving it, and then when I do get to putting the visor in, I'll make a YouTube short or something like that showing how I put it in. Will probably just be put in with hot glue, but I do need to get the correct part for the visor because it's not the normal plastic that I have been using for my other visors, so I just want to make sure it's correct. So today's episode, it's going to be a short, quick one. Nice little 9-minute video probably of me painting this up, and that's going to be about it for this video and for this build. Definitely been fun working on this. Took a little while. I went on vacation for 2 weeks, so I was gone, was not able to work on it, but it's getting there, almost done now. So definitely excited. Got all the parts glued in. Now we just got to spray paint it and do the little details. So let's get right into that. All right, so I'm about to get painting. The paint I'm using is this hammered paint. Yes, it has a white cap. It is not white. It is a darker silver color, as you can see here. So that's what it will look like. I just got to get to painting this, so let me spray it real quick and I'll show you what it looks like once it's sprayed. So this is what it looks like so far. As I got to spraying, I found out that this big crack right here, it fell and popped it open a little bit. That is not going to be hidden with this paint, so I'm going to have to spray some filler primer over it, probably over this spot too. So I'm going to let this dry, and then I'll spray filler primer and sand that back down. Really unfortunate, but a pretty easy fix. But I already love how this turned out. I'm going to leave the cracks. I'm not going to fill those in with painter's tape or anything like that, and I'll just go over it with red paint. But loving how it's already giving it a textured look without doing any texturing to the helmet itself. Okay, I now finally got it all painted up now. The main color definitely looks cool. Love how the texturing is turning out so far. It is a little shiny. Hopefully when it dries it won't be so reflective. I do have a clear coat that I'll put over top of it that should help with this and lower down how shiny it actually is, but it's looking really good so far. Just need the chrome that will be up in here on the face, and then all of the red cracks that need filled in, but it looks really good so far. The paint is all finally dry, so now I'm going to get on to doing the chrome and the red cracks. But for the visor, I have figured out that I can use these. Now these are computer PC fan mesh, and so how I'm going to do it is there's going to be one, okay, that's better. There's going to be one like this in the middle, and then on the edges there's going to be another one, so that way there's not a line going straight through the middle, but then the ones on the edge will also fill in these gaps here. So this is going to work out pretty well. I painted them black so that way they weren't bright white, and they're painted black on both sides so that way it's easier for me to see out of them, because as you can tell it's not like too difficult to see, but if you paint them black they will work a lot better. Okay, it is time to start painting the chrome. I'm going to be using this aluminum. I think this will turn out really nicely on these bits here where the chrome is supposed to be. So I'll do that and then get right back with it. Yes, BD1 is up here. He is a little broken. I tried filling this in with spray foam. It's a little bumped up, but I think I should be able to get that fixed. There is not going to be a video on him, but there will be an Instagram post on him and possibly a YouTube short finally getting him done. But this is what we're focused on right here. We want to get Kylo Ren's helmet done. It is so close to being done. I can't wait to get it finished and have it on display. So let's get right into that. The silver is now finished on this. It looks 10 times better than just the straight black. It's honestly amazing how this little silver adds to it and makes it Kylo Ren's helmet. Like it's so noticeable now. Definitely looks a lot better. I did hand paint all of this, no taping. It took a while, but I love how it looks. I did spray paint inside a little bit just in case if you may see like the back end or whatever while I'm wearing it. But now we have to go through and fill in all of these lines with red paint to make the cracks. It's gonna be a bit of a challenge, but I got through this pretty easily, so it's time to do that. I may do a little bit of touch up here on a few spots, but other than that, it's ready to go for the red. The helmet is almost done and it is looking beautiful. I love how this red is turning out. I do have to fix it up. I did put some red where it wasn't supposed to be on accident, but I'll get that fixed up. But it is looking amazing. Looks so good. The visor could be a little bit better. I'll clean up this glue mess. That could be a little bit better. I may see if there's a way to blend this in just a little bit better, but where it's at, it's not like super noticeable. So if I was to do this again, I would definitely change that up. But these are some amazing files. This helmet honestly is perfect. I would not change anything about this helmet. So definitely go check out Jetta Workshops for the files. He's got tons of amazing files. And if you are ordering a file or DIY kit or anything like that, use the code PROP20 at checkout for 20% off your purchase. So go help him out. His computer just died on him where he does all of the prop making work and the files. And honestly, it would be amazing if you guys went and showed him some love and either support him by sending over some money, or even if it was just going and showing off the files to other people, or his crowdfundme page, share that with others. With that being said, I also want to kind of give a shout out to a few other creators. They are small creators. They were ones that did the Home Built Tilt challenge with me. So shout out Cantina Rebels, Regal Rebels, May Contain Fire Props, Jetta Workshop, and Simon. They were all amazing creators. We've been talking back and forth, and it's honestly been really fun getting to know them and working with them and seeing what props they make as well. And it's just been real fun. We do have more challenges with that group coming sometime soon. Don't know exactly when, but definitely excited for that. So again, go check them out, give them some love and support too. And yeah, let's just get on to finishing Kylo Ren's helmet. The helmet is now fully done. So glad it's finished. I love how it turned out. Now there's a few things where I would try and do a little differently, like the visor, but honestly, it's not too bad. I've got it pretty hidden, those lines. I mean, when you get close, they're noticeable. And the red, I did it a little bit different. I hand painted it all, but I love how it turned out because honestly, it looks more cracked and like it needed to get fixed and put together. So I love how it turned out. I'll put it on real quick and show you how it looks on a head, and then I'll add some padding, but that's about it. This is with the helmet on. Fits pretty nicely. Can't really see my eyes at all, if at all any. It's pretty easy to see out of. I don't know how well it is to hear on the outside. For me, I can hear myself pretty well, but I don't know how you guys can hear, so I'll have to figure that out once I look over this video. But definitely love how it looks. This will be a really nice piece to display and possibly make a cosplay of in the future. So definitely excited. I'll add the foam, I'll add some fans and stuff into it if I decide to make it into a cosplay. And if I do that, I'll put a microphone and whatnot. I did make this big enough for that. So with that being said, thank you again for watching Galactic Prop Works. If you enjoyed today's episode, this is sadly the last part of this helmet build. Gladly for me, because I'm ready to get this done. I'm glad this is finally finished. I do have some more videos coming on the way. This may be the last one for a little bit as I work on some other projects, but I do have some special things coming up, some projects that I'm looking forward to doing in the future. So make sure to subscribe, like, hit that notification bell, and make sure to stay up to date with my videos. I do have an Instagram at Galactic Prop Works, and starting now, I do have a TikTok at Galactic Prop Works or at Galactic Prop Works _, either one. But I do have a TikTok, so go check that out as well, where I'll be posting basically the same thing that I do here with the shorts and on Instagram with the reels, but get the channel out there into more platforms. So go check it out. So again, thank you, Jetta Workshop, for having this file for me to be able to use, and for all of you, go check it out. Amazing files, had no issues with it. The issues I had were personal errors from me. So again, go check him out, give him some love and support, especially after his computer has died on him. So again, go check them out, use Prop 20 at checkout. Bye.